As tensions continue to rise between India and Pakistan, diplomacy is flickering in the background, but so are drone strikes, missile claims, and real-world consequences. Here's your full update. In a rare high-level contact, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif spoke with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, reaffirming Pakistan's right to self-defense under Article 51 of the UN Charter. He strongly condemned India's recent missile and drone attacks that killed 31 civilians and injured 57, stressing they violated Pakistan's sovereignty and risked regional peace. Rubio said the United States is closely following the situation, committed to promoting stability in South Asia. Simultaneously, Foreign Minister Ishaq confirmed that Backchannel talks are active between the national security advisors of both countries, and the military hotline between their Directors General of Military Operations remains open.
If I may ask, you said that there was a contact between the national security advisors. So you were saying that the national security advisors of India and Pakistan spoke to each other after this episode?
There has been contact between the two. Yes.
Addressing a joint press conference with DG ISPR Lieutenant Gen Ahmed Sharif Chaudhry, FM Dar said India launched a sinister and provocative attack on its own territory in Amritsar to falsely blame Pakistan. He claimed 3 projectiles were deliberately fired within India, while a 4th entered Pakistani airspace and was intercepted.
Concurred with the firing of projectiles, most probably missiles, several armed Indian drones also violated Pakistan airspace by crossing over the international border at multiple places.
Dar accused India of trying to stoke anti-Pakistan sentiment among Punjabi Sikhs, calling it a malicious political ploy designed to distract from internal communal tensions. He reiterated that Pakistan has no intention of harming Indian civilians and remains committed to regional harmony.
Deeply emphasize with the civilian population, particularly the Sikh community of Indian Punjab, as their lives were endangered by the India through malicious use of projectiles, most probably missiles, to achieve sinister political ends.
DG ISPR revealed that 29 Indian drones have been neutralized, with only one partially hitting a target near Lahore, injuring 4 soldiers and damaging equipment. Tragically, 3 civilians were killed, and 4 others injured in separate strikes.
29 so far drones have been neutralized. So मैंने आपको 25 बताए थे. Another 4, 29. Only one managed to partially engage its target जिसके लिए आया था ये, और उसमें थोड़ा सा equipment damage हुआ है, और 4 हमारे फौजी जो भाई हैं वो उसमें जख्मी हैं.
He also said a drone had attempted to target Nankana Sahib, a holy site for the Sikh community, calling the act abhorrent and a violation of religious sanctity.
One drone जो सा है, they try to go after the holy place of the Sikh at the Nankana Sahib. This is abhorrent, unacceptable.
Challenging India's narrative, he mocked their phantom defense claims, referencing past false strikes like the 2016 Uri attack. In the 21st century, he said, every projectile leaves a digital signature. You can't just cook up stories anymore.
कि 15 लोकेशंस पे पाकिस्तान ने अटैक किया. Now, ये जो 15 लोकेशंस पे वो जो कह रहे हैं अटैक किया है, it is such a fantastic and cooked up story कि you can just laugh about it. I'll ask few questions on this. The first question is कि is the Indian government and the armed forces, are they living in 18th century or 21st century? Because in 21st century, every projectile leaves a digital trace and signature. ये भी आपने देखा है, जब एक्चुअल में कोई चीज़ आपकी तरफ आती है, तो this is how in real time वो मॉनिटर हो रही होती है, उसका एक डिजिटल सिग्नेचर होता है. 21st century में तो ऐसे ही है.
In contrast, Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh reiterated India's desire for dialogue but warned against taking unfair advantage of its patience. He threatened quality action against any future provocation, referencing Operation Sindoor, India's codename for its strikes across the border. India claims to have neutralized Pakistani targets and struck air defense radars, while Foreign Minister Jaishankar defended the strikes as measured and targeted, warning of a strong future response. As conflict simmers, its impact on daily life is growing. Flight operations at major Pakistani airports, including Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad, and Sialkot, remain suspended. Emirates Airlines has cancelled all flights to Pakistan until May 10. In India, over 90 flights from Delhi and 27 airports have been affected by operational closures. Educational institutions across Azad Jammu and Kashmir have been shut indefinitely, while in Islamabad, schools remain closed till Saturday. The British Council cancelled exams in Lahore, and the U.S. consulate advised staff to shelter in place. The Pakistan Cricket Board postponed the PSL match between Peshawar Zalmi and Karachi Kings. Health Minister Syed Mustafa Kamal has placed Pakistan's medical infrastructure on high alert, directing hospitals to stay fully functional and ensure emergency reserves of medicines, blood, and beds. He also urged DRAP to secure alternatives to Indian-imported pharmaceuticals and asked NIH to scale up local vaccine production. Special arrangements are being made for burn treatment units, while medical needs of the armed forces are to be prioritized. Meanwhile, Punjab Minister Mariam Aurangzeb has warned against misinformation, urging the public to trust only official sources like ISPR, the Ministry of Information, and DC offices. Her warning follows viral fake news, including a debunked drone crash near Islamabad's Faisal Mosque, which the Deputy Commissioner confirmed was false. From missiles to misinformation, the India-Pakistan conflict has now touched diplomacy, defense, daily life, and digital trust. As Pakistan warns of a future response at a time of its choosing, and India prepares for decisive action, the region teeters between war and de-escalation.